Every peace-loving person that I know at some point in their life struggled with tolerating disrespect. And it's because when your fundamental nature is oriented towards community, harmony, loving one another, connection, it really throws you off guard when people are disrespectful. Because it caught you so off guard, it got like your freeze response or your fawn response a lot, where you try to like smooth it over and make it light. But that's a huge mistake that every peaceable person I know who struggled with this used to make, is that because they tried to smooth it over, the other person, they just take your gentle reaction as a license to go ahead and keep disrespecting you. And it doesn't get better until you correct that fight, flight, freeze, fawn response in yourself, so that the next time it happens, you don't tolerate it and smooth it over and try to make good with your aggressor. You actually respond appropriately. And I see so many people out there on social media talking about like, here are 5 things to say when you've been disrespected. And I just, it kind of bothers me, I guess, because it's so useless. In the moment, if you don't deal with that false fight, flight, freeze, fawn response, then in the moment you're gonna freeze and you're not gonna remember all those clever lines. So it's not useful in solving the real problem that you're experiencing. So we're gonna deal with it at the root, because once you do, and once someone disrespecting you doesn't send you into your sympathetic nervous system, then however you end up responding in the moment is going to be the right way. And it's a way that honors you because you are in integrity with yourself. Rank it on a scale of 0 to 10, how intensely it makes you feel when people disrespect you. And let's go. I refuse to tolerate disrespect, and I love and accept myself. I refuse to tolerate disrespect, and I love and honor myself. I absolutely refuse to tolerate disrespect, and I love myself. I honor myself. I accept myself. I embrace myself, and I support myself through thick and thin. I don't tolerate disrespect. It's not something that resonates with me at all. Not anymore, because it feels disgusting in my body. And I fully allow myself to hate it and to feel completely averse to it. When someone approaches me with disrespect, sometimes it's subtle. And sometimes it's overt. Sometimes it's private. Sometimes it's public. Sometimes it's outspoken. And sometimes it's unspoken. Disrespect is in the restraint. But every time it occurs, I'm freeing myself to be allowed to notice it and to feel how dissonant and incomprehensible and awkward and weird it is for the other person to be treating me like that. I don't tolerate disrespect. It's disgusting to me. And it's so bizarre that people would choose to approach me like that. Because I don't approach people like that. I am respectful. I'm considerate. And I have integrity. And I love that about me. I have beautiful energy. And everybody knows it. Especially those people who try to disrespect me. Their disrespect is proof that they know and see and acknowledge my brilliance. And they can't stand it. because they have no respect for themselves. So they have no idea how to have respect for others, including me. They lack the emotional capacity to hold admiration and respect in their hearts without souring it into jealousy and envy and fear and the need to destroy. And I will allow everyone to see their lack of emotional integrity, to see how ugly and disgusting and weird it is of them to have that behavior. So I don't need to come up with any witty one-liners. I'm allowing this identity of the me who does not tolerate disrespect to fundamentally settle into my bones, into the deepest part of me, so that this new awareness shows up unmistakably in my nervous system, influencing all my behaviors, including all the tiny little micromuscular expressions that will arise in any future moment of disrespect. I don't need to memorize anything clever and witty and zingy, because I trust myself to handle it completely appropriately in the moment. Whether that's in saying something or not saying anything, and letting the silence speak on my behalf. I feel safe now, because I fully love myself and I trust myself to be able to handle future disrespect with grace, releasing any final, dying, clinging parts of an identity that would people please or allow disrespect to slide, and allowing me to fully come into my own. I treat myself with respect. I honor myself. I have integrity. And my high levels of self-trust and self-care and self-love are thoroughly and completely evident in my physical being, in my heart, and in my mind, and in the whole magnetic, magnificent essence that is me. Deep breath. We're gonna hit the control save move now. Open palm, base of your skull. Tap with the open fingers. Tap on your heart space. Twice in each hand position, and then we scooch the back hand up to cover the full length of our brain. This is a body talk technique that just allows all the changes and shifts to sink in that much deeper to your whole body and nervous system. Don't take it personally when people do that. I know it sounds really good and it doesn't really click until it clicks, but when people treat you badly, it's literally a reflection of them. So just remember that if you keep it up, you're gonna feel it and it's gonna all make sense to you.